Today, the Benedictine Martyrology recounts the life of Saint Bardo, Archbishop of Mainz, who was born in Oppershofen in Hesse in the year 980 AD. Bardo was educated at Fulda, where he also took the monastic habit. He was beloved by all on account of his cheerfulness and readiness to befriend everyone who stood in need. After his ordination, his abbot sent him to rule the newly founded Abbey of St. Andrew. Having been appointed abbot of Kaiserswerth and Hirschfeld, he was appointed Archbishop of Mainz in the year 1031 AD. A simple sermon delivered on Christmas Day at Goslar was seized upon by his enemies to disparage him in the eyes of Emperor Conrad as being unfit and an unlettered prelate. The emperor regretted having nominated him, particularly when Bishop Dietrich of Metz pronounced an eloquent discourse on the day following. Things took a turn more favorable for Bardo when he mounted the pulpit on the feast of St. John and spoke with such unction that his audience was spellbound and the emperor felt reconciled to the choice he had made. From this day forward, Bardo was called a second Chrysostom. Notwithstanding his dignity and prerogatives, he remained humble, he spent nights in prayer, and did not eat meat until Pope Leo IX advised him to moderate his austerity in this particular area. He finished the cathedral begun by St. Willigus and consecrated it in honor of St. Martin, endowed the Church of St. John, and he also founded the Monastery of St. James. At the Synod of Mainz in the year 1049 AD, Pope Leo IX appointed him papal legate. He seems to have been gifted with the spirit of prophecy, for he foretold that Gebhard of Eichstätt would become pope. This prophecy was fulfilled in the year 1055 AD, when Gebhard was enthroned as Pope Victor II. While celebrating Pentecost at Paderborn in the year 1051 AD, he foretold his own approaching death. On his journey back to Mainz, he had taken a fall at Dornhagen and realized that the end was near. He summoned his auxiliary bishop, who administered the last sacraments, and assisted him in preparing for death. Laying on sackcloth, he died on June 10, 1051 AD, after uttering these words of the psalmist: "Let thy mercy be upon us, O Lord, as I have always hoped in thee." Saint Bardo, Child Oblate, pray for us.